Hello once again, this is Mocha Nini and I would like to welcome you to my channel. I am new here, and if you like the videos that I'm showing you, then please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can get the rest of my videos that I will be putting out. But right now, what I'm about to get into is a Sweet Valley Twins book collection part 2. And this is probably going to be the final Sweet Valley books that I show of the collection. And I'm still going to continue to collect them. I may do another collection, and I may not. It depends on if you guys like it or not. But I'm going to get right into it. The book that I have is called Lifeguards, Sweet Valley University, Beauty, and the Beach. And I will read a little what it's about. It says, Beauty and the Beach. The beach beckons, and so do the guys. Ben Mercer has a big surprise in store for Jessica Wakefield. He's returning to Sweet Valley Shore and bringing his super smart girlfriend, Freya Raman, along with him. How far will Jessica go to prove she's not a bubbly-brained beach bunny? Elizabeth Wakefield is heading back to the beach and straight for the arms of gorgeous head lifeguard Ryan Taylor, but Ryan is hiding something from her, something important. Will Elizabeth's perfect summer romance be over before it even begins? The last thing Nina Harper wants to do this summer is fall in love. Can Stu Kirkwood, a sweet, sexy surfer, make her change her mind? And that's what the cover is looking like. My camera isn't the best. Okay. The next book is Double Crossed, and it says, Are wedding bells ringing for Jessica? Jessica Wakefield is engaged. Now that she's put a stop to the wedding between Sue Gibbons and Jeremy Randall, Jessica has the love of her life all to herself, or so she thinks. But when she catches Jeremy in a secret embrace with his ex-fiancée, Jessica gets suspicious. Is Jeremy as perfect as he seems? Lila Fowler, the richest girl in Sweet Valley, has finally found the perfect guy. Robbie Goodman is gorgeous, funny, and sophisticated. There's just one problem. He's poor. Will Lila's plan to make Robbie into a millionaire save their love or end in disaster? The next one is Sweet Valley High, The Wedding. Can romance save Sweet Valley? Lila Fowler has the family that she always wanted, a father and a mother who love her. And she can tell that despite their years apart, her parents still love each other. Now all Lila wants is to get them back together. And what Lila wants, Lila gets. Todd Wilkins can't keep pretending he's interested in Jessica Wakefield, especially when he's still in love with Elizabeth. But can Elizabeth ever forgive his betrayal? And Margot has seen the Wakefield twins and the new life that could be hers. The only thing standing between Margot and her dream, excuse me, is murder. And this one is none other than Lila's story. And it says, Lila Fowler is the richest girl at Sweet Valley High. She wears designer clothes, lives in a mansion, and has an allowance at least 3 times the size of her friends. And as an only child, she's always had all her father's affection. Lila has everything a girl could possibly want. But before long, Lila's happiness is shattered. Her father brings home a beautiful new girlfriend, Joanne, and Joanne has a daughter, Jacqueline, who's the same age as Lila. Soon it seems that Joanne and Jacqueline are taking over Fowler Crest, and Lila is furious. Then Mr. Fowler drops a bombshell. He and Joanne are getting married. If Lila can't stop them, her life will forever change. Her life will change forever. And this one is called The Boyfriend War. It's a little glare. Okay, Jessica and Lila make waves. Jessica Wakefield and her best friend Lila Fowler are at war. The battlefield is the white sandy beach of Club Paradise, a fabulous island resort owned by Lila's uncle. Jessica's dreams of lounging by the pool and dancing the night away are shattered when she learns that Lila's uncle has less relaxing plans for them. Jessica and Lila aren't guests, they're hired hands. Jessica's going to make Lila pay for this, and she's determined that the price will be Lila's new Club Paradise boyfriend. Back home in Sweet Valley, Jessica's twin sister Elizabeth makes a shocking discovery. While researching her family history, she unearths a secret about her mother's past that could change the future of the Wakefield family. And then I got a super thriller. This one is Sweet Valley Super Thriller Double Jeopardy. It says Hot Pursuit. When twin sisters Jessica and Elizabeth Wakefield land internships at the Sweet Valley News, they think they'll be reporting the news. But they end up making headlines when Jessica becomes an eyewitness to murder. Then Adam Maitland, a friend of the twins' brother Stephen, is charged with the murder, and Elizabeth has evidence that could convict him. Jessica knows Adam is innocent. She saw the murderer, and she sets out to prove it. The problem is, he saw her too. Can the twins find the killer before he finds them? Or will Jessica and Elizabeth be caught in a deadly case of mistaken identity, excuse me. The next one is Sweet Valley High, Operation Love Match. The planets are lined up against Jessica. Bruce Patman's parents are getting divorced, and Elizabeth Wakefield has promised Bruce that her twin sister Jessica, an expert in matters of the heart, will help get the Patmans back together. But just how much can Jessica do? When Jessica reads in her horoscope that everything in her life is about to go wrong, she's skeptical. But then she finds that all of her plans, including arranging for Bruce's parents to fall madly in love again, aren't working. Bruce is beginning to wish Jessica would butt out, and Jessica is beginning to wish she had never been born. Will Jessica be able to help? Will Jessica be able to keep Elizabeth's promise to Bruce and not destroy the Patmans' marriage for good? This one here is the Showdown. This book is raggedy. I have to tape it. I should have taped it before I filmed. Showdown, more than she's bargained for. When Lila Fowler's mysterious new boyfriend finally appears at her pool party, Jessica Wakefield is dazzled. Jack is handsome, sexy, and exciting, even more perfect than Lila described him. So Jessica wastes no time making sure he notices her too. Unknown to Lila, Jack dates both girls, Jessica during the week and Lila on weekends. But the sight of Lila's happy face on Monday mornings is more than Jessica can stand. Jessica's twin sister Elizabeth warns her to drop Jack before she really gets hurt. But Jessica would rather get Lila out the picture. Then then Jack will be hers, all hers. These are, yeah, this is Sweet Valley High. Please forgive me. I thought this was a university book. Will Elizabeth surrender to love? Elizabeth Wakefield's heart is being ripped to shreds. The rivalry between her longtime boyfriend Todd Wilkins and the mysterious Whitlaw, or might be Whitelaw, has erupted into violence. Forget choosing between them. A disgusted Elizabeth ditches them both. Unless they grow up, she'll never speak to either one of them again. Horrified and guilty that he flew off the handle, Todd understands why Elizabeth won't have anything to do with him. But he's not about to give up that easily. When a party Elizabeth and her twin sister Jessica are organizing doesn't go according to plan, Todd seizes the opportunity to prove how far he'll go to earn her forgiveness. but will his desperate efforts push him over the edge? Sweet Valley High, Elizabeth is mine. How far will Todd go to keep Elizabeth's love? Elizabeth Wakefield never planned on straying from her longtime boyfriend, Todd Wilkins, but then she'd never met anyone like Devon Whitelaw. Not only is Devon devastatingly sexy, he's also brilliant and impossible for Elizabeth to resist. Elizabeth tries to break up with Todd gently, but the more she pushes him away, the tighter he clings. Can Elizabeth make Todd understand that she no longer loves him without breaking his heart? Todd's going insane with jealousy. Why would Elizabeth pick that arrogant jerk Devon over him? Todd needs to prove how much he loves Elizabeth quick, and he's got the perfect plan. He'll ask her to marry him. If that doesn't work, Todd will have only one option left to make. Devon Whitelaw, go away. Okay, this is Sweet Valley Twins, Is It Over? And they have this little flip open part. And in the inside it says, it's the twins' 17th birthday. Will it be their last? Okay. Jessica and Elizabeth Wakefield are turning 17 and you're invited to the biggest party in Sweet Valley history. But when tragedy strikes, be prepared. One of your favorite characters may be lost forever, and the Sweet Valley High you know and love will never be the same again. Sweet Valley University Thriller Edition, Kiss of the Vampire. A creature of the night. A creature of the night. Elizabeth Wakefield is falling in love with Nicholas Despardieu. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, so excuse me. Her boyfriend Tom Watt's new boss. Nicholas is tall, dark, dangerously handsome, and keeper of a deadly secret. Will Elizabeth abandon her friends, her family, and even her life to be with the man she longs for? Jessica Wakefield is desperate to save her twin sister, but she's up against a force stronger than any she's ever known. Together, Jessica and Tom must fight the evil that threatens to destroy them all. It says, don't shut your eyes. Sweet Valley, nobody sleeps tonight. And this is the last two right here. This one is Sweet Valley University, Sneaking In. One false move could be heartbreaking. Now that Nick Fox has gone from cop hottie to campus bookworm, Jessica Wakefield has her eye on a devastating new guy. Can Nick change his ways before Jessica gives in to temptation? Elizabeth Wakefield and Tom Watts are finally back together, but Elizabeth is sure Tom's hiding something. Is she imagining things, or does Tom have a secret that could break her heart for good? Isabella Rischi just wants to have fun with her Theta gal pals, and that means mixing it up with their brother fraternity, the Sigmas. But Danny Wyatt doesn't like it one bit. Will his jealousy drive Isabella to play with fire and lose? And the very last one is a Sweet Valley University, The Love of Her Life. Love, loss, and another chance at freedom. Todd Wilkins begs Elizabeth Wakefield to come back to him, but Todd's not the one she wants. At last, she's found the man of her dreams, and she's determined to have him. Mike McElroy is fighting for his life as Jessica Wakefield faces the most difficult decision she's ever had to make. Will she choose freedom or her duty as a wife? Stephen Wakefield is on trial for attempted manslaughter. Was Stephen really trying to kill his brother-in-law, or was he defending his sister's life? Join Elizabeth, Jessica, and their friends from Sweet Valley on their wildest adventures ever at Sweet Valley University. And that concludes the Sweet Valley book collection part 2. And I hope that you enjoyed it. I know that it wasn't that long. but please come again to check out more of my videos. I have a top 5 video coming up of my top 5 favorite Mariah Carey songs. Thank you again for watching and have a good day. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.